So there's nothing to connect them with the gun?
Quite. So I had a closer look.
Well, sticky tape, isn't it?
No. Fortunately, this brand isn't readily available in the high street. It's for business use. The first thing I noticed was that the tape round the gun was 48 millimetres wide. Our Belfast company is the only producer of tape that width.
And Mrs. Bull's tape?
The same width. The next thing. A dappled pattern created by the process of adhesive application. Again, the same as Mrs. Bull's tape.
Are you saying that they're the same?
On the basis of what I've said so far, no. But on closer examination, I noticed 3 scars running through the tape found on the gun. Now, the importance of these scars is that they're random and formed during the manufacturing process.
How?
The adhesive is pumped through a slot onto the polypropylene tape, which has been heated to 165 degrees centigrade. Now, this causes minute carbonized solid particles. Sometimes the particles get trapped as they go through the slot, preventing adhesive being applied to certain portions of the tape, hence the scars.
So how many rolls of tape will there be with this pattern?
Well, every 100 rolls or so at the end of the machine run, the particles are swept away as the slots are clean.
So about 100 rolls?
They're randomly packed in cartons and then stacked on pallets.
I've checked. The pallets go to a warehouse in Luton. From there, they're distributed to wholesalers and officers around the country, including the place where Mrs. Bull works.
Now, this is a sample of the tape taken from Mrs. Bull's. The width, the dapple pattern, the scars and the spacing between them, they're all identical to the tape found on the gun. It connects Ron Bull at least to the murder weapon. Chances of someone having identical tape are incalculably small.
What about Ward?
You remember? There was hairs on the adhesive tape round the gun, the hairs of a white dog. Mm-hmm. They matched the sample taken from the dog owned by Wardle's sister. So both men are linked to the murder weapon.
2 men, Ron Bull from Somercotes, Derbyshire, and Colin Wardle from Leicester, appear in court today charged with the murder of train driver Colin Grindley. It's alleged the pair shot dead Mr. Grindley after forcing him out of his car at gunpoint and robbing him. Police believe he'd pulled over for a nap on the Taddingtondale lay-by on the A6, where Bull and Wardle ambushed him. The victim had been returning to his home in Warrington after visiting relations in London. He was a family man with a wife and 2 children. Now sport. In the Derbyshire Towns League, Buxton have moved on.
Bull and Wardle denied murdering Colin Grindley, conspiracy to rob and possession of a firearm with intent to rob. On July the 10th, 1990, at Birmingham Crown Court, they were found guilty on all charges and jailed for life. The murder weapon had been wrapped and sealed in a plastic bag. The tape they used not only sealed the package, but also their own fate.